Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll make a start, if I may. My name's Tim Cashell. I'm the Deputy Head at Rydal Penrhos School. The theme for today that I've been asked to talk to you about is what goes on outside the classroom. And at this point, I will perhaps start by saying that I think this is the most important thing that you need to consider when you're choosing a school for your child. Upstairs, there are 24 schools, all of whom will provide your child with an academic education. It is likely that at least 5 or 6 of them would suit your child very well. But for your child to develop personally, to gain the skills, the values and the interest that they will carry with for the rest of their life, it has to be true that what goes on outside the classroom will determine those skills. I have 3 daughters in independent education myself. It's very expensive, but they have all been developing as individuals because of the environment they've been in. I am a physical education teacher, so I'm going to start with sport because I think it's important. I'm a very competitive person by nature, so I'm hoping that after hearing me today, you'll all rush up and see me upstairs. But in a good school sports curriculum, there needs to be a challenge for the children. And the challenge will often be seen more easily if you look at the facilities available and you find out about how much time there is for the students to take part in sport. The sport in the Ukraine is very different from the sport in the United Kingdom. We play rugby, we play netball, which are not sports that you generally play. At my school, we introduce all the new students to the school to an introductory program of the sports of our country. And that way they find out about the sport that we play and can join the teams later as they develop in the school. That gives them opportunity. There are lots of values attached to playing sport. Discipline is one. Teamwork, guidance, and here I've been very selfish. Sophie, my eldest daughter, and Hannah, my middle daughter. And Sophie was captain of the under-18 team last year that won the Welsh Nationals, so I'm a very proud father. Sport is about giving students the opportunity to find out about themselves, and we provide encouragement for that. But it is hard work and there is sweat involved. And we're looking for students to achieve at their level, and that is important. Each child needs to be challenged to reach their potential. There's courage when they take part in both team games and individual sports, and dedication in achieving those successes. Now, I could talk about sport all afternoon, but there is a creative side in the performing and visual arts, and even I have to accept that not every child will want to be involved in sport. So look at the school's performing arts programme. What do they have on offer? Because it will really allow a child's creativity to flourish. And there are all sorts of different activities that a school could offer. I didn't talk very much about them because I'm not as passionate about them. But they are an important part of a good school's extracurricular programme. I think sport, music and drama are the most important and underpinning aspects of the extracurricular programme. But you should also look at the other activities that go on in a school. Enrichment activities offer challenge to students in lots of different areas. And at my school, no pupil is allowed to spend the weekends in their boarding house on their computers. So check out what is the weekend programme like in the school you're looking at. Some students have very high performance levels in dance or sport, and schools should have links to local clubs in the area where that child can get further experience. And finally, we want our pupils to understand how they can serve the local community and the wider community. So here are some examples of enrichment activities. And the weekend activities, which might be outdoor education or maybe a little bit more entertaining. Rydal Penrhos is near Manchester, so we go and watch Manchester City play. And of course, and I will be very sexist, for the ladies, there is retail therapy in the shopping centres. And as I was saying, that link to clubs beyond the school for your talented son or daughter to develop their skills in other areas. Does the school have links with schools outside of the United Kingdom? Is there a programme of community activity in the local area? Let me repeat what I started by saying. All the schools upstairs will have an academic curriculum which will lead to examination success. But it is the range of these experiences that I've outlined to you this afternoon which will really form your child's future. So just to sum up for me, perhaps I'll ask my colleague here to read through. Good luck. And this is so important because often if a school allows a child to choose what they do, the child will not take the risk of trying something new. So you need to trust the school to encourage the student to take part. And that is where a school that knows your child well will make the right decisions about how they encourage them to participate. Thank you.